Hang on. I wanna do something real quick. That's good. Alright, there we go. Okay, we're back with some more Genshin. In fact, we're going to continue right as we left off, and we're going to keep doing the Natlan story. Alright. Look at that. That guy is jigging it. Okay. So there's the four people.
This place is packed already. Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
But where is Kachina?
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes...
Looks like I'm just in time.
There's Kanich.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani.
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Yeah.
Our new friend here's got some tricks.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen the previous stream, we got attacked by the Abyss. And things kind of went cray-cray. Things went a bit cray-cray for a little bit, but it was sorted out.
Hey, look! Is it about to start? That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Yeah. Look at us.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future.
The future obeys me.
Is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Natlan. So I know what the Archon's name is. I looked this up. Well, that was cool.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
Uh-oh.
What? What does that even mean?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Damn,
Your
Kanich.
guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all?
Oh dang, look at him, he's
She got
cool.
scared
Just
and ran
standing on
off.
the rail like that. He's a
Why would
cool
the Wire
guy.
recognize someone like her?
Also, his
She's
name,
on the team.
Tapexipen,
How dare you insult
that kind of
my
sounds like
fellow
Tepe a
like
little
that?
bit.
Kachina sacrificed
He
herself
kind
to
of
reclaim the
does.
abyss.
Well, he doesn't
She
look
doesn't
like
deserve
him.
to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
Yeah, her name? Yeah, her name's Mavliki. I don't know if I've seen that.
Must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the Wyab interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all! No! She's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
Dang.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon.
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk
Boom!
earlier.
I'm not talking that talk.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat.
She knows me. She knows
Rest
me.
assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation.
I think she knows who I am.
Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony.
I think Kachina is still. I'm just gonna say now, like.
Did she just ask us to come
Yeah,
along?
she knows who we are, Paimon.
Let's go.
She knows who we are. Yeah, so I feel like Kachina's still in like that area that they mentioned, the Knights of Kingdoms. I think that's what it's called, Kingdom of Knights. I think she's still there,
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight
meaning
to
she's
the
still
point.
alive.
Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
That's not fair, Milani. That's not. That was an awful response from that Kenichi. You could have just said, "That's not true." What? It's not fair, Milani.
I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kenichi, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the Sacred Flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease.
So, essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, your sense of self will be devoured, until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way I can. The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared?
Citlali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but besides, you're the ones helping me. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Oh, so she was waiting for us. She knew about us.
Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
It's kind of complicated.
Things were pretty complicated at the start.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate. Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance.
Dang.
But
oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force.
Dang. Yeah, if you haven't seen the last stream, oh, it was so sad. Atea's life was cut short. Now she's on the brink of death. Alright. Oh, she's Casca's an animo type. I didn't notice that.
Fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a mess as things stand. The pilgrimage is a lost cause. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, but if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices.
Yeah, Mavalika is pretty cool.
Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little.
You mean?
Yeah, Anson, like,
Yes.
she kind of looks like someone who knows. Like, she looks like someone that I believe her and Kachina would know a lot of. Maybe. Alright.
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss.
Okay, what's
but
she
it's
gonna
also
do?
the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. All we can do is support.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Oh, man. Oh, cutscene's on.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Fatui? What are they doing here?
The
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of
Cappuccino.
the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us? Let our blades do the talking! Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Oh boy. Well, we saw Cappuccino for the first time.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly.
Dang, but he left a mark on him, though.
Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis, but I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No. We're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides,
Yeah.
I'm sure you noticed.
So that was, so he like weakened him. He did like a seal to weaken his attack.
Traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable. When we exchanged, Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain.
Of course, I'll head up.
Yes.
Alright. She's cool. I like Mavalanki. She's cool.
Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its... Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flame. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think something might be up with her.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power.
Should we go back and check what's going...
Have faith in the Archon.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name.
Okay, let's just keep climbing.
Alright. Quest completo. Okay. Hang on, real quick. Let's take a little pit stop here. Alright. So what I wanted to do... we can't though. There's no one that has the thing for that. Alright, well, fine. Alright. Okay. Let's head here.
Wina's right over there. Let's go.
Alright.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wina. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it.
Whoa, hold on a second.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the...
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision. The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wina. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wina? Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay?
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts. Her younger sister...
Oh, you have a younger...
Yes.
Ooh, a younger sister.
Let's get back to business. Wina, how do...
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts. In that sense...
We couldn't do that ourselves.
With a little practice, I'm
Man,
sure
if only... Like, I'm gonna say this, like, if Goku was here, he would have just, like, instant transmission right to Kachina's location. Cause, like...
Ichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a
Ichama.
keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek.
Ichama?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the...
Thank you.
Good
Okay.
luck.
Yeah, like, if Goku was here, he would have instant transmission where she was at, got her out, take her out of the Night of Kingdoms, and everything would have been okay. Like, let's be fair, he would.
Someone admiring the scenery...
Oh, that guy? I thought he was gonna be like a generic...
Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible? No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place.
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. I'll help you. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named...
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all...
That's not a problem. We agreed.
Yeah. Since you're helping us...
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at... I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood.
Wow, you got all that just...
I just picked up on the basics, really. I'll go find another...
Yeah, that's kind of what it does.
First,
Wait, are you...
by creating some...
Oh, I see.
Right.
I don't know, I just want to get to the action, man.
See that clearing? Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. What?
I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything.
Alright. I feel like he's gonna do something to us.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than... Hang on, Kachina.
I don't know if we should trust him. Oh, I've never been down here before. Yeah, kind of weird. Oh no, I think I have. But like briefly.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Amalta.
Yes.
Amaltu?
The whole
Amalta?
Wait.
What, you want me to...
Oh, no problem at all.
Okay.
I'll even pass along some information on the house. All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk.
Obsidian? This is Minecraft? I got a rope.
Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale.
Perfect.
That might be tough. I tell you what.
Thank you so much.
Alright.
Relax. Everything.
I know, it's just... Kachina always cared...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here. Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for... How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now.
Do you know what happened?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night. But I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. Vichama went into a deep... Oh, you're not wrong. I've tried... The Abyss has caused... Anyway.
Alright, come on, let's go. I got a feeling Vachama's gonna betray us. I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling he's gonna destroy the stone right in front of us. I have a feeling he's gonna do that. Like, I feel like he might secretly be like an Abyss agent or something. Maybe, I don't know. Also, the Abyss attacking Natlan, like, isn't that not something like the sister is trying to tell us, like, don't come find us? I feel like that's what it is, but whatever.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary adjustments. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name. Go ahead. Yes. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them.
Yeah, I still feel like Vachama's gonna, like, betray us. He's gonna pull a General Shepherd. He's gonna turn to us and he's like, well, that's one loose end. Or one less loose end, I think that's what he says. And then boom, shoots you in the chest, boom, kills whoever in the face. With a headshot of his magnum.
All life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. Alright, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
Okay, so next week I think I'll probably stream Zenless Zone Zero. I don't know when it'll...
Prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Yeah, it'll probably be during the time when Jane Doe comes out, so maybe the day after Jane Doe comes out. Because I think on that day, I'll probably stream Xenoverse 2. I don't know, but alright, here we go. Probably gonna come out.
It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Get close. Ah, I see. Oh, this is cool. I like this.
Time to go.
All right. Uh-oh. They're a-cometh. Not they're coming, they're cometh. Oh, so these are... Oh. Shoot. Okay, I think I might have to switch my team a bit. I might have to maybe replace... I might have to switch out Bennett for a Hydro character. Maybe Kazuha, or maybe change out Kazuha for someone else. Because if we're gonna be fighting like the Pyro ones, it's gonna be kind of hard. But we'll keep the team we got now, and if it does get difficult later, we'll have to switch characters. But right now, I'm just gonna use this because this is like my good team.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Is he okay? Ah, dang it! I didn't collect freaking thingies. There we go. Almost. Like one more and we got it. We got it. Yep, there we go.
Quick, take it!
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang on there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep...
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Oh. First year exploded. Quick time events. Quick time events. Oh, holy crap.
Power. Hanging in there?
Oh man, I gotta rest that. Man, quick time events. When I don't think I remember Genshin having them. I mean, that's not really a quick time event, but I'm considering that one of them.
Why can't I find him?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
Uh-oh.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seat Molly. Get back!
Uh-oh.
Wait!
Uh-oh.
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speak.
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but...
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we...
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska.
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama? Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Mako's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day.
Vichama.
Dang.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Huh? This is...
Uh-oh. Flashback?
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword. To say a few last words.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me. Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you... Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case, Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wina wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger, but I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning. If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check. Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's... and apologize for destroying the spirit speaker.
Alright. I'm trying not to... if you guys want to know why I'm not talking as much, it's because I want to... you know, make it kind of quiet for you guys for these cutscenes.
Are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another. They're back.
Koichi? What are you...
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story. It's not really my story to tell, but she was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. That strength of will pushed her to survive, but it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the Cuckoo Source. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around.
I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me, but eventually she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now it sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but...
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk...
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses! We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying it.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word? What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done?
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen!
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that! I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics! If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something!
All right, whatever. Anything else?
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Waina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
You could have said damn, but of course, they don't do that in this game because apparently they want to make it kid-friendly.
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago. It's not my place to get involved.
Thank you.
Anytime. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
If only Tone-Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh?
Yeah, we kind of destroyed it.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
Well, how are we gonna get in the Nightmare Kingdom? How are we gonna get there? Oh, we're gonna go to the speaker's chamber? Ooh. Alright. Okay, yeah, so I think I might switch my team up a bit. I'll switch Kazuha out. Where's... But put Kokomi? No. I could put Nouvelette in the team, but nah, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. I'll save it for another time, but we should be okay, though. We should be okay.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly complicated.
Yeah. Capitano attacked her.
Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, All you need to do is focus on your goal.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Eon-san. Your incredible
Eon-san.
strength has long...
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate.
You have nothing to be sorry about. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
So her powers are gone. Okay. Oh, was this like her workshop? Mavlika has like a workshop?
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos.
Why was Molani's eyes closed like that? Hold up. Did you guys see that?
From every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts, and physical items do a... Now...
Okay, I just want to skip it. It's just pointless. Okay, we gotta take a look-see. That's my weapon. I'm Geo, because, hey, why not? Geo's cool. Actually, before we do it, let me, I don't have the enough materials. Serve the jar.
There are so many jars and...
No, those belong to the masters of the Nightwind. Yamaya is an expert in this field. The tools you see here, the contents of the jar...
Ooh, must...
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite...
I was like, nope. So I kind of like that, so watch. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't black the screen out for a bit. That's actually cool. It means they're learning.
So let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my
They're actually making it like how games normally are when you talk to someone.
That's right. They demonstrate that most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different theory.
At once?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your... Exactly. Take out a portion... The future. Of course. Humanity excels at living in the present.
Yeah, there's so much dialogue.
Only by uniting the people of Natlan to come up with such...
I know some of you guys want to like me to play some of these for the lore, but it's like... Yeah. I can just like look it up. And there's the internet, so it's like we can just look it up.
Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes.
Oh, look, it's her.
It's my mother, father, younger
Oh,
sister,
cool,
and the
look
little
at that.
saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned...
Your sister is so cute! Paimon was having a... It really doesn't look like there was anything...
A little late for that.
Sorry!
No matter what becoming the arc, my father made them. One time, my sister... I still remember...
Wow.
Oh my god.
Isn't that what... As the Archon...
I just want to get it.
I believe she
I just want to get to the action. I want to get to the nightmare place. Or the Night Kingdom. I want to go there. Okay, finally we can do this. Okay. Here we go. I want to get to the place, man. I want to fight some Abyss losers.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, ancient name, take us to your fated bearer.
There's Kachina.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss like...
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help.
So So I was right, she was alive.
It has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Uh-oh, is she gonna go insane?
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina.
Is she about to go insane? Is she about to turn into the Joker?
Stay safe and wait
Or
for us.
Richtofen from Call of Duty?
It's okay. I feel so
And is
much
she
better
gonna
now.
start turning into a bloodthirsty murderer? For zombies, or hilichurls at least.
I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and
I'm really scared.
Man.
I'm so still. I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me.
all you need to do is place your trust in us. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom.
Yep.
This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know.
All right. Then I
Don't
will
we have
show
like
you
something to
this.
like
I'll tell
shield
Koichi
us
to do
from
that
that?
just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you...
No, I just...
I'll go with them too, Archon.
Thank you so much.
Now that
Oh,
I've got
she's
the
gonna
answer,
team up
I
with
know
us?
it's
Cool.
unlikely, but if you...
That won't.
I hope not.
That won't. Okay. Yeah, I got a feeling we're gonna have to fight some... I feel like we're gonna fight some heralds. So, let me... change these guys out. Actually, no, where's Ayaka? I'll put Ayaka in the team. Or no, Ganyu.
Our contract.
Yeah.
Osmanthus wine.
I got a feeling we're gonna have to fight a Pyro Abyss Herald, but we'll put Ganyu in the team just in case. And why not? Ganyu's cool, but also, just in case... Can I, like, leave? Oh, we gotta go there? Okay, well... Let me go here and get the materials for the Traveler. Just to get him... Get his, his talents leveled up. That way, in case I have to... If I'm only gonna play as him, I'll be prepared. I have him as Geo, but I kind of want to switch him to Pyro, or not Pyro, but Hydro, just so he has like the healing thing. But the thing is, I don't have him powerful though. Like he's not like Hydro Traveler isn't like as strong. Okay, where's... Here they are. Man, I gotta go fight some Samaturls. I might go do that. So yeah, so Kachina is alive, and she was actually investigating and found out that something has happened to, like, the Obe thingy. It was the Abyss that did it. Alright. That, so talents. Let's make a bunch, 10 of these. 2 of these. Alright. And I have a lot of Mora anyway. Like, look how much Mora I have. I'm rich. Alright, upgrade this. This. I don't think I'll upgrade that, because I feel like I don't need to. Alright, well, just wanted to do that. Where's Ganyu? I need to get her. Now let me get the materials, the talent ascension materials for Ganyu. So I think it's this one, right? Yeah. I have so many of these. Not a lot of these, but it's whatever. Alright. Make 3 of them. Oh, it's that thing? Okay, it's the things the Whopper flowers drop. So these. Alright. Let's upgrade her skill. And let's upgrade her burst. Alright. We're good to go. We're good to go. And this is actually a good team, too, because I could just have, like... I feel like the melt reaction... What's Arlecchino? Okay, 119. So, like, if Arlecchino triggers, like, a melt reaction, it's a critical hit. While having a lot of her meter thing. She's gonna do so much damage. Like, I think she might one-shot whoever. But alright, here we go. And Hydro. Okay. Well, I don't know. I think we'll be fine. Because it's the Pyro Abyss mages. We got like Ganyu, so we shouldn't have a problem. Yeah, let's go. And we got and also Zhongli, because Geo and everything.
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks nothing like...
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now. These ruins have been... So what you're saying is...
No.
Yeah.
It's going to be obstacle up.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in.
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go.
Alright, well... You know, it'd be kind of cool if Nuvalet just, like, randomly pops up and he's like, hey, I heard you, I know what you guys are doing. I'm here to help. I don't think I can climb. Nope. Ooh, I might be screwed, though. But no, I'm not. I'm not.
Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's...
Okay, I'm gonna have to do this.
I don't just
Because I don't know what it wants from me.
So basically, no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one.
I think I know what I have to do. I actually need to turn into this thing over here.
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Oh, thank God I did come back for this, because I don't think I would have made it. Okay. Do I get off? Yeah, I'm gonna get off. Oh, boy.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Show no mercy. Look at these guys. Yeah, over here.
Access denied. Overruled.
Alright. Oh, sorry, I did complete my daily commissions, just so that way we don't have to worry about them. Alright, here we go.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Man. Silly Billy Churls.
Solidify.
And die. Die. Oh, die. Oh, there's the Abyss Mage. That's a Pyro one. The Pyro variant, but it's no problem to us. Yeah, see, we don't need a Hydro. But I kind of see why, though. Who cares? We don't need Hydro. Watch it. Boom. Look at that. 60k! I believe that was a critical hit as well. Now, I don't know if Zhongli's shield was up, but if it was, it probably would have did more damage. Alright, we gotta beat the stone, so... Looks like we're putting all of the Saurians into play. So are we actually... well, no, we're in the path. We're not actually, like... Get out. Get out of that. Yeah, we're not actually at the place where we need to be. Not yet, anyways. What's this? Oh. Kaboom! Die. Oh, there's this dude. Well, it's a good thing we have Zhongli with us. You know what I should have done? I should have put Ayaka in the team. I probably could have. Okay. Also, you know who I should have put in? I should have put in Ayaka herself. Yeah, I probably should have put Ayaka, because she would be better for like cryo damage. Watch this. Oh yeah, who needs? No, I know it's a waste, but I'm doing it regardless. Who needs to use the whatchamacallit thing, the Geosaurus, whatever it's called, when you got Zhongli in your team? Okay, I think this part we might need. Oh no, Zhongli knows how to climb. Look at this! Bro, we don't even need the thing! Okay, for this we might. So let me make a pillar. Or a slate, I think that's what they're called. Oh my god.
Crumble.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Quake.
It's not high enough.
Crumble.
Why is it going down there? Go up here.
Quake.
It's not enough. Oh, there we go. Am I really gonna make it like this? It'd be really funny. Oh, we're good. We're good. It's a shame no one's watched me do this.
Rise.
But if you are, have you done trying to? I probably should have put Kozwa. If I did, this would have been faster. All right, you know what? Nah, screw it. I'm just gonna I'm gonna do it the way the game is intentionally making me do it. But how do I? Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. Shame I can't speed up. I can't like dash or sprint while I'm in this. Hopefully they'll change that in a future update where you can like actually dash with these things. Okay.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself.
Alright, well, we're going in. Finally, we're going in.
Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
Oh, it looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining...
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it?
Don't try to run away.
That little of Paimon? That's not even why Paimon asked!
So that means all we need to do is find...
Exactly. This light is
Yeah, these...
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
It's a ghost.
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces
That's
of who I used to be.
Malco.
I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No.
You perfect. Oh, what do you sell?
If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, but we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his...
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our... Turns out even our...
Whether in triumph...
Exactly.
Okay. Come on, I want to fight, dude, so... Is this like an actual place we could be in, or no? Okay, no, it's not.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Man. Ow! Those are bad spirits.
My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
Those are evil spirits.
We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Uh-oh, the barrier's cracking. No, get away from me. Ow, that's 5,000 damage. Holy. Why did that do so much damage? I bet if I had my shield, I probably would have not taken any damage. Uh-oh.
More monsters.
Great.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Dang.
Transfixed.
This. Kill these clowns. Man, but look at this place. It's really cool. Oh, there's more dudes. Okay, right away I'm gonna do this.
Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Okay. Uh-oh. Why do they look like...
Did you hear that? What? Never mind. It was
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter.
What are those ghost things, like when their heads, like, or their faces turn red? They look like... What's this... Amy Martin from freaking... Faith. Jeez, I can't think right now. I'm just so focused on trying to find Kachina and getting out of here. Oh, there she is. Yeah, once we're done, we'll just nuke the place. Just nuke the place. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't they look like Amy Martin from, like, from Faith, the Faith games?
You made it! Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Good idea. Let's go.
Are those the same dudes that killed Malco? Oh, no, we don't want her in the team. No. Bring my boys out, and girls, because I've gone you. Get these clowns out of here. They're no. I told you they're no match for Arlecchino.
Thank you so much. That monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch of times. The YF's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
Had a girl. You did so well.
Should we start heading back then? Actually, I have a request. I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated...
Is this a Xenozone Zero reference?
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy.
Still, we can't just leave the Wyab to suffer.
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina?
What? Nothing. Just a headache. Maybe we really should... No, I'm fine. Just up ahead.
Listen to me, Kachina. Well, we don't have any... All right.
Yeah.
We've already come all this...
Let's go.
By the way, in the progress right now, we're 80% done with the story. So we're pretty much, well, or for now, with the Natlan story stuff. Reunion. Nice. Yeah, we're 80% done with this story, or at least as of right now for this update.
You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
I got a feeling the next update we're probably not gonna get Mavluki out as a playable character, or Mavulika. I think it's Mavuika, like Suika, but Mavuika. Okay. Yeah, how are we gonna get out exactly? Oh, well, no, it's like Casca already made. She already said we just have to pray and we get out.
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering. All right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
All up too.
Careful. We've got company.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly.
I knew it would be the pyro. How was I right about this? That we're gonna fight the Pyro Abyss Lector?
You killed Malcolm?
He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate...
Oh, I did a lot. I killed like what, like over 100 heralds and lectors. Yeah, you,
The power of the abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter. That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all.
how do you say his name? Kamanochi? Kamanochi?
Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure
Is that his name?
anything to avoid sharing
Comanche? Like Comanche? Okay.
people like you. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Pathetically weak.
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear, because I'm not alone anymore.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down? It comes from our friendship. The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight!
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you!
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together.
So is it gonna be Milani and Kachina against him alone? Oh, it is. Oh man. Well, at least this should be easy. Okay, right away we are gonna have to do this. We're going to have to do this because I am not gonna lose to this mofo. I'm not. Should I do it? Do I do defense or attack, or defense or HP? I might just do defense because, like, I don't know. I feel like I could cook with Kachina, but for the sake that we have Milani with us, this, and I'll put pyro resistance with us too, just so we're tough. Okay, here's where it's gonna be easy. So thank God we got Milani with us, because, oh man, it would be hard. Okay, destroy this because that'll make him weak. Yeah. I don't know. I think the Pyro Abyss Lecter is the easiest to take out, because if you destroy that thing he places, he like loses like half of like his shield. It's kind of OP. Like, he's pretty much like the easiest to defeat, and especially if you have like a full Hydro team, especially ones with Cataclysm weapons, then this guy is like easy to defeat. Now for Ganyu, she's gonna be good against the Hydro one if we ever fight him. And funny enough, like the Hydro Abyss Lecter, or not Lecter, but Herald, the Hydro Abyss Lecter is like the guy who mostly comes after us.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
You didn't even do anything, Eon-san.
Absolutely fantastic. This
You didn't do anything.
I'm happy too, Mualani.
But if anyone's playing this and you get to this part of the story and you have Casca and Ian-san, then hey, it's whatever.
What's happening? My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that mean you're...
Ooh.
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption. Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself.
Who is this guy?
The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Who are you?
Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wayab. Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan, even amid everlasting darkness. Our bonds remain eternal.
Oh, he's doing the fist bump thing. Dang, look at that. It's like Goku and it's like Piccolo and Gohan from the Dragon Ball Superhero movie.
What's wrong, Mom? So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wayab first. Okay, that should be enough. Wayab? Wayab? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice, Kachina. My dear child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I was going to ask why you bestowed it. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens.
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds. gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, Wyab, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
Uh-oh.
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
Uh-oh. We gotta go!
It's a Seelie! The Seelie opened the way for us!
Oh, cool. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. The Sealie's gonna die, though. Unless it's fast enough. Oh, jeez. Go around. We gotta go.
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Yeah. Man, if Grand Zeno was here, like, right as we were about to make our way out, he would have just nuked the... He would have just, like... They would have just, like, nuked this place. Or at least, you know, they would... Ooh, cutscene.
You've done well. Now come home.
Nice. That was awesome, dude. Mavuka's thing right there, her grand entrance in that part. Oh, that was so cool.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the Speaker's Chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all?
Every great display of
Yeah.
power comes at a price. You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor wait.
I recommend getting a full checkup. Just to make sure no damage.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
I'm completely fine.
You always seem to do pretty...
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The Wyap mentioned something about the Pyro Arc...
I'll let her explain everything. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Yeah. The Great Escape! Okay. Are we still... Okay, we're still in Act 2 of this. Oh, who's this? Ah! Okay, I'll... Wait, is this an event? And I'll mark that there just in case. Because I'll do that after the stream. But there's stuff I gotta do in Xenoverse too. Like, there's a raid going on. And right as I get done with the stream, I'll have a video out. So yeah. It'll be like a quick video of me doing the raid. Alright. Does this... Oh, I can't get hurt by that. Okay.
faster than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the—
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one. All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Look at that.
There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah,
If you've
your
seen it
plan.
first, I'll get straight to the point.
What's your plan?
Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's
Uh-oh.
very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
A year?
No.
That's right.
Less than a
But
year.
I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful
And it's
of
probably
people
because of the
working to save
Abyss.
this nation.
They're probably gonna plan a full-scale attack.
Development,
Or
but the
something, I
inevitable
don't know.
conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Muruani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and
Yeah, if you haven't seen the previous stream, it was mentioned that Natlan was like a high target for the Abyss.
even then, it took
Yeah,
centuries
yeah,
of
like
solving the
the
disaster
Abyss, they
caused by
wanted
the
to take
Abyss
advantage over
finally
Natlan.
achieve the peace we know today, and still.
Also, I didn't see if there was any ley lines. You know, I didn't see if there's any of like the more grinding ley lines or the character XP material stuff.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated.
Yeah, I might check that once we get done, but I think we might be finished with this part. Yeah, we're 90% done, so I think we'll have like a couple more of these dialogue cutscenes, and then we'll be done.
So, the Archon.
So that's what happened. After finding Gachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave, since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it, but there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's a—
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of a god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power.
Yeah, they can. They can that's something they can do. They can definitely do that.
Rely on our own methods.
But what they don't know is in Dragon Ball Super, the angels are able to bring people back to life. They have like, because at the end of the Tournament of Power, like the final episode of the Tournament of Power series for Dragon Ball Super, Whis brought Frieza back to life. So, yeah.
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came to— If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyab were going to pick for me?
Yes. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyab, Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
2 people left.
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this?
Perhaps,
Dang.
but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right.
Yeah.
Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their I can only trust in the judgment of... I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others, Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual. But enough, you're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here.
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from... After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk. And in addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose. Fuel.
Fuel?
Yes.
Oh, so she used all of that mementos for fuel.
But there's an even more significant trait they all share. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being on their own. Each item's power is limited. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open. It was a rather crude approach.
So she had to do a little bit of...
in an instant, as you can see.
She had to do a little bit of some furnacing.
That's exactly why I
Not furnishing, furnacing.
I never wanted the
She had to do some smithing right there, trying to make fuel.
You have nothing to be sorry for. And then, besides, if they knew those items helped save...
Even when you put it...
Alright, come on, I just won't be done.
If you still have... your deeds will become new...
Well...
Now that Kachina has returned, and we could all use the rest. Try not to let it get... Alright.
Okay. Oh boy. What's going on? What the? Where are we? Is this like her? Is this like a safe place?
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of war. They attract the people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. It's been really nice seeing the children of my tribe get old. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me.
Okay.
So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Dang. It's really cool.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. My rage will never know absolution. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
For Natlan. Alright. I'll be right back.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
Alright, I'm back.
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
Alright. Is that supposed to be... Is that supposed to be Mavuika's mother and younger sister?
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
Man.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone. The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Dang. So far it's been mostly cutscenes. Okay, we're done with that. Oh good, we're out. Finally. Jeez, man. Oh, oops. Oops, went the wrong way. Here we go. So, seems like we still have a problem in our hands.
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh,
Oh, I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some it's not that...
Ah, well...
She didn't cause any trouble.
Yeah, she was super helpful.
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked?
Maybe it seemed her impulse to fight is...
So,
Okay,
what
we
you're
already
saying
know.
Okay, so maybe... Anyway.
What? Do you...
No way. Chaska never... I appreciate the... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind... In the end, it's all the...
Yeah, very much was the Abyss's fault. Alright.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior,
Tackle.
Kachina!
Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild. So when he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
Alright. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dion-san. They all helped the traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring... They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give...
Well said!
I'll drink to that. How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so...
Well, you better get used to it. Next up.
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
Alright. So, are those two here? That's the call.
You're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
How did you know?
You look like you've still got questions. Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your family, you could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now. I couldn't make them. Besides, every generation will have its heroes. This one included.
Yeah, kind of true.
The plan could, or, of course, without me.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that port.
Yes, it was. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence she played an instrumental role in rebuilding the sun. Still, it was an impressive. You feel this is a war. and there can be no war without loss. The people of Natlan look to me as I suppose, even if the future ends in destruction, and it's precise. This is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's your resistance to the... If you agree to...
Ancient name?
They can. Possessing an ancient... The
Come
Ode
on.
of Resurrection, just like in the Night Kingdom,
Yeah, we can't...
Wonderful. We've never forged...
Oh, there we go. We did it. Act 2 is done.
We've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power.
Resnov.
Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
What was that? It's nothing else. Okay, well. Yeah, there's that world quest thing. I don't think I'm gonna do that right away. So yeah, that's it for the main story stuff right now. I mean, actually, I believe there's a thing for... Oh, no, there isn't. Okay. There's no thing for Milani right now. Kind of weird. Oh, this is new. Okay, this is new. Okay. Yeah, so I started one of these. I think it was this one I started. I think it's one of them. So I think for these, that's how you get the trust to go up, I believe. I'm not sure. I've not done... I seriously need to do some of these. Like, I can't believe I haven't finished Tighnari's. Like, I haven't finished most of them because it's like, I don't have time to do them. Alright. That's... Okay. Oh yeah, you get... I like how... Okay, this is something they should be doing. Like, every gacha game should do. Like, when you finish a story, you get like, an amount of these for, like, praying and everything, or trying to pull for a character. That's something they need to do, man. And I'm glad that they're doing it, like... Yeah. Trial Chronicles. Ah, okay. Oh, so that's all of that. Okay. Alright, I understand. Oh yeah, what does Kachina need? What's the boss for her? Gluttonous, Young Kasar, okay, so before we end the stream, we're gonna go fight this Yomakasar thing or whatever it is, and we'll call it a day. We'll be done for today.
Want me to come along?
Okay. Just a little bit of a extra, not a filler, but a bit of like an extra fight for this. Okay, that's that one. Ah, we can't even get there. How do we get there? Is there like a tunnel we can go? Is there like a secret passage we can like get there? How do we get there? Because it doesn't look like we can get there. I think we have to do like a specific quest to go. How do we get down there? Wait, is this where you go? Okay. Okay, so this is how you get here. Okay, good to know. Re-equip that because I'm gonna need that once we do that. Actually, I'm gonna try something. Is there another one of those things around? Nope, there's not. There's that. There's a waypoint right there. Okie dokie. Look at this place. This place looks cool. And look at that. I like these like arena locations, like these arena looking places where the world bosses are. It's just cool. I think the first one to have that, I mean, technically would be the Mango Kenki, like the mechanical thing with the swords. Okay, so how do we defeat... Oh, okay, so this is the right team to use against this thing.
I will have order.
Kongamado. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that does sound like a very Japanese name. Oh. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Gather.
Laid bare.
This thing is tough. Good lord, this thing is not taking any damage. Oh, there we go. It's done. Obviously not taking a lot of damage. Was it because he was like not stunned or whatever? I don't know, but alright. Give me those. Overripe flame grenade. Or granite, I don't know. Okay. Alright. I'll mark that, but I'll do that off screen. But for now, I'm gonna end this stream for today. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I had a lot of fun. This region is really fun. I might stream this in a couple of weeks, maybe like the week after next week. I'll stream this again, maybe do some events or whatever. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.